Hello, my name is Lynn Blocker and I'm speaker 2. I want to introduce my audience. This is Mary Lou, Alicia, and her daughter, Alicia. I will be quoting from 3 different sources in this PowerPoint. One of them is from Animal Legal Defense Fund, one is from CNN, and one is from the Humane Society. I am a huge animal rights activist. My heart cries every single time a newsfeed comes across my Facebook page of some horrific animal abuse, and we've all seen it, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be on TV, news reports, or whatever. An animal is abused every 10 seconds in this nation. However, and I want you to really take this in, the shocking number of cruelty cases reported daily on television and on the internet and in the newspapers are only a tip of the iceberg. Most cases are never ever reported, and most animal suffering goes unrecognized. This is why our team chose Texas animal cruelty laws. Our team leader, Amanda, she will be touching on the nation's laws in comparison to all of the Texas laws. My presentation will be on the horrific abuse and the abusers. And Dustin, our third speaker, will leave us with the laws, the states, examples, and the face of where we are actually getting it right. I want to direct you to my presentation, which is entitled Texas Cruelty to Animals. Several other states have better policies should Texas change its laws. As I go through here, I want to show you cruelty to animals as an overview. Are Texas laws adequate? Statistics show an alarming amount of juveniles have being the biggest offenders, and now all 50 states have felony animal cruelty provisions. I want to give an example from Texas, which was featured on CNN. A Texas veterinary posted a picture on her Facebook page, and she's holding a dead cat up, and she's smiling with an arrow through its head. And she states that the only good feral cat is a dead feral cat or one shot through the head. It turns out that that animal was not even a feral cat. It was most likely the pet of an elderly couple, and its name was Tigger. The elderly couple had reported this animal missing just that afternoon. Despite the overflow of outraged people, it didn't even affect her. Now, charges are pending, but nothing has ever been officially charged. She lost her job, but is just losing her job adequate? Let me continue on to Utah. A young boy, age 12, chases his family with a knife and tries to hang the dog. That was some news reports that come through. 2 young boys set fire to a neighborhood dog because they didn't like it. And yet another youth is accused of shooting an arrow into an animal. Once again, charges are pending, but nothing has been official as yet. Going on to slide 8. All 50 states now have felony animal cruelty provisions, but is it enough? In 1990, less than 10 states had animal cruelty felony provisions. However, even though the new law Rights and Injustice that previously put malicious animal abuse on par with writing a bad check, where do you stand on this? Is it enough? Are we doing enough? I want to give you a quote. As a twig is bent, the tree's inclined. Let the child learn that there is no being so insignificant as to be unworthy of protection, be it the worm which crawls upon the ground, or the suffering orphan or widow. The child that serves its apprenticeship to inhumanity by tearing off the wings of a fly or robbing a bird of its eggs, when arriving at maturity, insults the poor, beats his inferiors, and shows the same cruelty, intensified by age, which characterized his early training. As a society, we must do better. We have to protect these animals from this horrific abuse. We must change the laws and make them adequate. The precious animals that we see in the media so badly abused are the publicized victims of wanton cruelty and abuse. But remember what I said earlier. So many are not even recognized. So many are not even reported. So for the 10 seconds, every 10 seconds that one is abused, think about the ones that are not being reported, just the ones that we are seeing. Cruelty cannot be disguised. All animals killed and abused feel excruciating pain, fear, and terror. This fact cannot be disregarded. We must not turn a blind eye. As the caretakers of this world and the lesser inhabitants therein, society has a choice. We have a choice. You have a choice. Humanity, decency, and morality dictate that we must choose to condemn the absence of regard for these beautiful animals for whom their care is entrusted to us. The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated. This was quoted by Gandhi. And a society is measured by how it treats its weakest members. This was Churchill, Pope John Paul II, and Truman. We must remember we are being judged as a society. The third speaker will be Dustin, and he will be elaborating further on this, where we are actually getting it right. Once again, I want to introduce my audience. Mary Lou, Alicia, her daughter Alicia, and I think her son is back there, Miguel. Thank you for your time.